Okay, Jaleel. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a simple. Okay, let's go back over what we did. So some of the things that we learned, they don't quite get you there, but we can create a system. We're gonna do like a cashier system. What do you think about that? And then it calculates tax on the system,
Okay.
right? So in order for us to do that, we are probably gonna have to do some kind of web page, right?
Okay.
So let's see. Okay, I forgot where there is. There's somewhere where you can get data. It's like Jason, 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 Jason placeholder, right? So there's this place where there's fake data,
I love what you're doing.
and we're gonna do. There's data here where you can get data, and we want to be able to get data. You can put the mic down over there. You don't have to put the mic right there. You can put the mic down over there.
Okay.
So, well, you know what? Let's focus on JavaScript. Let's not, because it's gonna add too much if we try to do a web page. So let's just try to do let's go to JSBin, right? So let's say, for example, well, the first thing we want to shut down is shut down JavaScript. We only do console and we do that. So we're gonna create a database. First, we're gonna create a database. What do we want to do? We want to do like products, right? Like you enter a product and it calculates all the values, right?
Yeah.
So let's say that you went through and you did all the products. So first off, we're gonna have a products database, and we're just gonna put it in memory. So we're gonna create a product database, and we say products, products sold, right? And we create a whole bunch of products, and we say equals. And do you remember how to do an array?
Um. No. No.
Remember the square brackets?
Oh yeah, the square brackets.
So we had the square brackets, and then we got to create a product, and the product is curly brace. Remember the curly brace? And what does the product need to have? What attributes?
The the ID.
We can have an ID. We can have an ID, but we can have an ID and then have
Or string of like numbers.
well, it needs to have a name, right?
Yeah, name definitely.
Definitely name. So we could say name, and what do we want our product to be? Like something you buy at a grocery store.
Uh, cereal, milk, milk.
Also, what kind of milk? So we can wait. What is the kind of milk that they sell at Walmart?
2% milk.
Okay, we just call it 2% milk. 2%. 2% milk. Right?
Yeah.
And so we have that. And then we have to know also if it's a taxable item, right? Taxable.
Yeah, taxable.
And we can say false. And what else do we need for the product?
Um.
How about price?
Price but $2.99.
How do you know?
I don't know.
Taxable false. So we have a product, we have a name, we know whether it's taxable. Do we need to know how many, or do we just put more products into it?
What'd you say?
Huh?
What did you say?
Do we do we need to know the quantity? I think that's enough, right? We need to know the name of the product, we need to know if it's taxable, and we need to know the price, right?
Yeah.
Let's shrink our console a little bit, right? So then when we have that, then we need to just kind of copy that. First off, let's test it to see if we did it right. Let's do a quick run. Do console what? Dot. You remember?
Log.
There you go. So log, and then what do we put in here?
2 per milk.
What do we put in the log? What do we want to see? We want to see the products, right? So we just put the products in there, and we're gonna see if it does. Let's see if it comes up with our product. Let's remove that comma there. So if we run it, yeah, that worked. Yeah. So then to add more products, we just take that, copy that, and add products. We add a whole bunch of products. Mm-hmm. And then we can just change what these products are. So what else did we buy? Let's say like cereal, maybe?
Yeah, cereal.
Think of the next product, but none don't. So what kind of cereal? What kind of cereal? What kind of cereal do you eat? Cinnamon toast. So we're gonna have to abbreviate, right? Cinnamon toast, and we'll just say crunch. like that, right? Because we don't want it. We want to
Santos.
keep it uniform.
Santos Key.
Is that taxable? No. How much is the cereal?
That,
Let's just say $4.99 or $4.79 or something
yeah,
like that.
$4.79. Yeah.
What else do we want to? What other product do we want?
We'll get eggs.
Eggs.
Oh,
Okay.
and a dozen, like
Eggs
12.
dozen.
Yeah, dozen.
Okay. Taxable falls and the eggs are what? $2.79.
Yes.
Okay. What else do we
Yeah.
want to buy?
We'll buy. I don't know.
Let's say laundry detergent. Tide.
laundry detergent.
Tide laundry. We'll keep it like that. Tide laundry. And how much is Tide laundry? About $7.99.
That's $7.99.
And it is taxable, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say true.
True.
And then what else do we got? Toothpaste, maybe?
Yeah,
Toothpaste. And what kind of toothpaste? Colgate?
Okay.
Toothpaste. So we'll say toothpaste. We'll abbreviate it to tooth Colgate. Like that.
Yeah.
And it is taxable, right? I think.
Yeah, that's taxable.
Okay. And how much is the toothpaste?
Price, probably like $5.
Like $5 even?
Yeah.
Okay, and then come on. Give me product. Deodorant. What kind?
Speed stick.
Deo speed. Like that.
Yeah.
And it is taxable, right? So we put true.
Yes.
And what's the price on speed stick? We'll leave it at $2.99.
I don't know this price on speed stick.
So let's say what about bath soap?
Yeah, bath soap.
We'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can say soap. What kind of soap?
Dove.
Dove, okay. Is that taxable?
Yes.
True. Price? $4.99. How about that? What other product?
Those Pokemon cards.
Pokemon. You're a lucky dude. Mom bought you some Pokemon cards at the store, huh? And it is taxable. Well, that's just the stuff that we bought.
Stuff that we're buying at Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay, so how much are the Pokemon cards?
They're like $6 for 10-pack.
$6 10-pack. Okay. Okay. What else? What else?
Rice.
Rice, long, right?
Yeah.
And rice is not taxable. And how much is the rice?
$1.99. Yeah.
What else do we buy?
We're going to buy eggs.
We bought eggs.
Selfie stick.
A selfie stick?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's say how much is a selfie stick, and it is taxable.
Those like $6.99 or something like that.
That cheap?
The one I got from Walmart was like $7.
Okay. What else do we buy?
We buy a book.
What's the name of the book? Love fiction. Fiction book.
Yeah.
Book fiction is taxable.
I just put dictionary.
A dictionary.
Yeah, dictionary.
So we'll do dictionary. And how much is the book?
$10.
$10. Even?
Yeah.
Okay, what else did we buy?
Let's buy some bacon.
Bacon, what kind? I've had Black Label, right? Like
yeah.
Black Label. Okay. And it's not taxable, and bacon is probably about $4.99, right? So what else do we buy?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Great value.
Great value, like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it taxable? No.
No.
How much are the hot dogs? Like $1.99?
Yeah.
And what else? One more thing.
One more thing. Let's buy a toy. Let's buy John Cena.
I don't know how you spell
John Cena. Cena is with a C. And then
that. What?
it's one E.
One E, Cena like this?
Yeah, the John Cena action figure.
Okay.
Okay.
How much is it?
Let's say like $5.99. And it's
$5.99.
taxable.
Oh, it is taxable. So what do I have to do?
True.
True. Okay. So now we got our products. Let's make sure our products though. So how do we display our products? Console. .log. And what goes in here?
Product.
Products. And so when we do that, we clear this and we run it, and we should see all our products. And our products are working.
Yes.
So what do we want to do with this information now, with this data?
We're gonna run it through and
we're gonna run it through.
Receipt.
Provide a receipt. Okay. How about if we keep?
We add it up and give them like what?
Give them a receipt, right?
Yeah.
So what if we created a string? So say this is the receipt.
Don't know.
What if
We're
we did
gonna
that?
have to see that on your channel because I'm in the video, and that's it for today.
No, it's not.
That is it for today. On Screencast on Screencastify, there's this it's Screencastify Lite, and you have to pay like $50 or like $30 or something like that for it to be like any amount of time. But if you don't like pay for it, it's free. Then it's just like 10 minutes.
Okay, we'll go ahead and stop it and create a new video.
Yeah, so we'll see in part 2.
Okay.
But they can't see what's going on the computer screen.
But I'm going to share this video with you, so it'll be okay. Okay, so let's do this.
Papa.
What?
I need to know how many frames per second that is.
Huh?
Every time I do like frames per second, it's like 8 seconds behind the thing. Look. That's right there. Wow.
Okay. So let's do this. So let's say we had a receipt and we're gonna keep the receipt.
Mm-hmm.
So in the receipt, what do we gotta do for the receipt? It's very simple, right? So what we have to do, we need a variable for our tax, right? So variable tax amount, tax rate. We need to know the percentage, right? So the percentage, I think tax in this county is like 8.25, but really it's as a decimal, so we got to do 0.0825, right? And it's got to be a number, not a, right? And our receipt is that. Hey, don't do that.
What?
You were drumming. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, so what are we gonna do to get the amount? So we need to be able to keep a running amount, so it'll have the total and then the tax. So we're gonna need a variable for what? For the total amount.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Total amount. And we can say total amount like this.
Yep.
And it starts off with 0. VR. And then we're gonna need total tax. Right?
Yeah.
So total tax. You're not into this, man. Put that computer away.
I haven't.
Unless you want to stop, we can stop.
I don't want to stop. I'm ready for this baby.
Okay. Well. For total tax, it's gonna be 0 2, right? At first, and then so we got total amount, total tax, and we're gonna have a total amount, total with tax, right? And we say 0 like that, right?
Yeah.
So then what do we need to do to go through all our receipts? We need to do a what in order to go through each item?
We need to do a scan.
Huh?
We need to do a scan.
No, we're not going to do scan because we don't have the machine, but I'm saying to go through each item, how do we go through each item? Remember that? We put in
the name.
No, but we do to go through each item. How do we do it? In what's that called?
A loop.
That's right. What kind of loop?
delete that.
How do I type my loop? I'm gonna tell me how to type my loop. 4.
Uh,
I.
I.
It could be anything. You know, it could be anything here, but I is what it's normally used and most commonly.
Oh.
So equals what?
Equals
0. I less than. What is this called?
Product.
Products dot what? Products dot what?
Products
Dot.
log.
Length.
Length. Oh.
Products dot length, and then we got to do what here?
I plus plus.
There you go. Okay, so now we're looping through.
Yeah.
And so now we say, we take our products, right? And we take our products, and we're gonna take our total amount.
Yeah.
Right? We're gonna say total amount plus equal, right? Products dot products I, right? Because we gotta go into the array. So products I.
Product I and
dot what?
Length.
Price.
Price. Oh my gosh.
Remember? No, you're okay. Because we got to get the price of the product, products of that price, right?
Yeah.
Right? And then, so we total the price. That's our total amount, okay? That's our total amount, right? And we don't even have to calculate. We do have to calculate the tax, right? So we have to take the total amount, total with tax.
Yeah.
And so total with tax. Ooh, that's kind of challenging because so we need a overall total tax, not total with tax. So we need a total tax. So we need another variable that says total tax equals, or we could call it running tax.
Yeah, running tax.
Running tax equals 0. So our running tax, we're gonna say we're gonna do what here to determine if it's taxable. What do we have to do to check if it's taxable?
Taxable.
Yeah. If what? If
taxable product.
If the product is taxable, right?
Yes.
If products I is taxable.
False. Then
false or true?
False.
If it's taxable, if it's if it's
true.
not true. If it's true, then we tax it, right? But did you know we don't even have to do this because we could actually just say that, but we'll leave it like this for now. We don't need that. So we say if it's taxable, our running tax, right?
Yep.
Our running tax plus equal products I dot price times what? Times what? Our tax rate.
Tax rate.
Tax rate. So we say that, and that's our running tax, right?
Yes.
So we have the total amount, we have a running tax, and we're going to the products. But there's another thing, the receipt has to print all this stuff out. So we say what to the receipt? And the receipt, we're going to do like this. We're going to say receipt plus equal
plus
products. Products dot what?
Dot price.
Products I. But first we need the name, don't we?
Yes.
Name plus. And then we're gonna put a little dot dot dot, like we could do dot 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 dot, and then we put the price, right?
Yeah.
Right? We could even add, we can even do this. Let's do this. We can do the price plus, and then it has the price, right? So we can say products I dot price. Let's put it on a new line. Let's put all this on a new line like this. So we say the price, which is going to give us the price receipt, and it's going to give us the price. But we need one more thing. We need to let them know if that item is taxable. So we can say another what? If products is taxable, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If it's taxable, right? We can say if it's taxable, then we can add to the receipt right?
Yeah.
Plus equal, right? Plus equal, so we can add the additional, and we're gonna tell it if it's taxable, we're gonna add the words taxable like this at the end. No, like this. Okay, and then after each line, we need to make sure we add a new line character. So how do you add a new line character? New line character in not Java, JavaScript, right?
Yeah. What's Java? In JavaScript.
Well, JavaScript is what we're using. Java is a different language. It's something else. So a new line character is just an n, a slash n. Let's see if this even works. Let's see right now. Let's test it out right now. So then at the end of the receipt, we add a new line character plus equal slash n. Okay, so we got everything up to this point. We got the total amount. We're not going to print the total amount. We're just going to see if it goes through the products and prints out our receipt. So let's go ahead and say console. Console.log.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we're going to print out the receipt. See if it prints it out. Let's clear this and see if it prints out our receipt. Ha! Look at the receipt. See that? That's our receipt.
Yeah.
Meal 479. Look at that. It tells us that the Tide is taxable. Dio is tax. Deodorant is taxable.
How much is the tax though? How much is the tax?
Well, we're not printing that out yet. We're gonna print that out at the end. But like we gotta. It's a running total, right? So the total amount is gonna print out the total amount at the end, and it's gonna add the total tax. So now here at the bottom, we're gonna say at the bottom of our receipt, we're gonna say receipt. Yep. Plus, we're gonna calculate the total receipt plus equal, and we have the total amount, right? And we say total like this, and dot dot dot, and then we have the total. So we're gonna say total. You can sit down. You can sit down. So we say total, right? So what is the name of the variable that we use? Total amount. So we say total amount. Are we adding our total amount? Yeah, we are. So we say total amount, right? And then we can say receipt plus equal what? Taxable amount. Total tax. Like this. Dot dot dot. And we want to make sure that they're the same. Oh, and we need a new line character after each one of these. So plus total amount, and so plus running tax, right? Because we have the running tax. And then we're gonna need a new line character. What's the new line character?
New line character.
Slash n. Remember that? So we got slash n. So then we need the actual total amount that is going to be rung up. So we say plus equal total. We say subtotal. This we can call a subtotal. We can call this tax. We don't call that. We call this like that. Like that. And our total, right? Dot dot dot. And we're going to put the actual overall total. And what do we need to do for that? Well, first, before we do that, we had an overall total with tax. So we need to calculate that first. So we say total with tax equals total amount plus what? Plus what? Plus what? Total with tax, total amount plus what? Subtotal. Running total, running tax. Remember? You all right?
Yeah.
All right, we're almost done.
No, it's just that I'm not getting any of these right.
You are getting it. You're worried too much about the camera. Don't worry about the camera. Worry about the problem. Remember just how you did it yesterday. See? Because remember, you're running the total. So total with tax is going to be the total amount plus the running tax. Because remember, up here, we were calculating the tax as it was going on. If it was taxable, we added it to our running tax. So all we got to do is add our total amount to our running tax, and then we get the receipt. So now here is going to be the total with tax plus New line, right? So now we have our total, subtotal, and everything. So now when we print it, we should see our receipt at the bottom. See?
Mhm.
Oh, we probably need to have a couple of new lines at the end here. So if we say receipt like this, plus equal, we can do a couple of slash ins, slash in, slash in to separate it. That way it'll separate that, all that from this. So when we clear it, we run it. So it's $4.20. Does that look right? So they tax that. That's about 40 cents and 40 and 20, 60. So if we take this 7, and that's 8, 8 and 3, 11, and 5, 16, and 7, 23, and 7, 30, and 10, 40. So 40 times 8. Yeah, that sounds about right. 8.25. So that's, but we have a problem with this. See how it displays it all big old number? There's ways to format that number. There's ways to format that number. But see how it gives us all our totals? It was $70.48. It was $4 in tax, and it gives us the total. And there is how you do the receipt. Now, when they were doing it, like if they were doing it at the store, they would be scanning each item, and it would keep doing that, and it would just keep adding to this list, and then it would just calculate it.
Mhm.
What if we wanted to find a product? Remember how we did that? Well, let's take a break from that, and we'll come back.
Mhm.
Are you good?
Mhm.
So that's that. So what questions do you have, Jaleel?
How? Actually.
Does this make sense? Does this make sense to you? See how we have an object here with
Yeah.
attributes?
Yeah, that makes sense.
We have a name, whether it's taxable, price.
Yeah.
What do you think? Not fun?
It's fun.
Yeah. You have more fun with the library stuff.
It's just very hard to remember.
Well, no, but I mean, you don't remember it. Like, don't try to remember everything right now. I mean, right now I'm just trying to show you examples of, how this thing works. But down the road, when you get more into it, then you can start, like, then you won't have to memorize it, because you know that, like, if you were to add something, like if you had, let's say you were selling magazines,
Mhm.
and you want to add the prices of them. So you say, okay, this one's 5, this one's 3, and that's all this is doing, is adding them all together. The only problem with, like, when you go to the grocery store is some items are taxable and some items are not taxable. So
Yeah.
you got to be able to calculate the tax for those items that are taxable, and ignore don't tax the items that are not taxable.
Mhm.
All right, you good to go?